Welcome to YT English Language Academy. The Magical Library English Story. Once upon a time, in a small town, there was an old library. It was big, with tall wooden shelves full of books. The people in the town loved the library, but no one knew its secret. One day, a young girl named Lily moved to the town with her family. She loved books more than anything. As soon as she saw the library, she ran inside. The smell of old paper and wood filled the air. The librarian, an old man with white hair and round glasses, smiled at her. "Welcome to the library," he said. "My name is Mr. Thomas. Let me know if you need help." Lily nodded and walked around. She touched the book covers and read the titles. Then she saw a small wooden door at the end of the room. It was half open. Curiously, she pushed it and stepped inside. The room was dark and full of dust. There was a single bookshelf in the center. On it, there was a big book with golden letters on the cover. It read, "The Book of Magic." Lily's heart raced. She opened the book, and suddenly a bright light shone from the pages. The words started to float in the air, and the letters danced around her. The room shook, and when the light disappeared, Lily was no longer in the library. She was in a magical world. Lily looked around. She was in a beautiful forest with trees that had golden leaves. Birds with rainbow feathers sang sweet songs. She heard a voice behind her. "Welcome, traveler." Lily turned and saw a boy with green eyes and a friendly smile. He wore a robe with silver stars on it. "I'm Oliver. You must be from the library." "Yes," Lily said. "What is this place?" "This is the world of books," Oliver said. "It is where stories come to life." Lily's eyes widened. "So, I am inside a book?" Oliver nodded. "Yes, the Book of Magic is special. It brings people into stories. But something is wrong. The stories are changing. Characters are getting lost and some books are disappearing." Lily frowned. "That sounds bad. Can I help?" Oliver smiled. "Yes, we need to find the missing stories and put them back in their books." Lily and Oliver started their adventure. They walked through forests, climbed mountains, and crossed rivers. Along the way, they met characters from different books. A talking cat, a brave knight, and even a tiny dragon joined them. Their first challenge was in the land of lost stories. It was a dark place where forgotten characters wandered. A sad princess sat on a stone crying. "What's wrong?" Lily asked. "I was in a story," the princess said, "but my book disappeared, and now I am lost." Oliver nodded. "We must find her book and return her home." They searched everywhere and finally found the princess's book hidden in a cave guarded by a shadow monster. The monster had glowing red eyes and sharp claws. Lily took a deep breath. "We must be brave." The talking cat, who was very clever, had an idea. "Monsters fear light. If we use the golden leaves from the magic trees, we can make the cave bright." Lily and Oliver collected the golden leaves and threw them into the cave. A bright light filled the space. The shadow monster roared and disappeared. The princess's book lay on the ground. Lily picked it up and opened it. A golden light surrounded the princess, and she disappeared back into her story. "We did it," Oliver cheered. They continued their journey, helping more lost characters. They found a pirate who lost his ship, a wizard who forgot his spells, and a knight who lost his sword. Each time, they solved a puzzle or faced a challenge to fix the stories. Finally, they reached the library of the world of books. It was a huge castle with towers made of books. Inside, a giant book floated in the air. It was the heart of stories. Mr. Thomas, the librarian, was waiting for them. "You did well, Lily," he said, "but one last thing remains. The Book of Magic must be returned to its place, or the library in your town will lose its magic." Lily nodded. She placed the book on a golden pedestal. The ground shook, and a bright light surrounded her. When she opened her eyes, she was back in the old library. Mr. Thomas smiled. "You have saved the stories, Lily." Lily looked around. Everything seemed the same, but now she knew the library's secret. She visited every day, hoping to find the small wooden door again. And maybe one day she would return to the world of books. The end. Thanks for watching. Subscribe now. YT English Language Academy.